Alright guys, welcome back to part 2. We're about to install my cams, lifters, and my VVT. Got my boy Dami right here.
Yo.
Yeah, we're about to put this head all the way back together and put our valve cover on when we come back from the powder coat. So let's get to it. Alright, so we already cleaned out our head of any dirt and debris and stuff like that. We're gonna install our lifters. The lifters going first, and then we put in our cams. Got our stock cams right here, and gonna put our cam caps on, and then our VVT and chain. We're gonna time it all and stuff like that. So we're getting our fresh oil. We gotta lube this up. We don't wanna, start it dry. So we're gonna get some oil on there. Lube all this up. Lube it up.
Lifters.
And they're lifters. So we're just lubing them up before we put it in there. Because usually when you start the car, you hear that click, 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 click. Yeah, that's the lifters. They're not lubed up correctly, so we're trying to avoid that. Just slide right in, drop straight in. Clean them off. We're gonna pretty much do that for all of them. These are the small ones. Starting off with the small ones first, and the bigger lifters is on the exhaust side. So we're gonna put every single one of them in. All right, putting in the last piece, the intake side, and they're all in. Drop in very easy. Now about to get the exhaust side, the bigger ones. Clean them off, lube them up, drop them in. Pretty simple. Just like that. We're good to go. We're gonna put in the last of them. Then we're gonna try to put the cams on. So all the lifters are in successfully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's next? What's next?
All right. Gotta move on to the cams now, man.
Yeah.
Get some cam action going.
Yeah, we're gonna slap
That's
that
the
in
best
there.
part, yo. Best part. That's where all the boosts come in, right here, man. So you make it power at.
Real deal, real deal.
Let's get it timed, yo.
Alright, yo. Pretty much went to Napa, got a brand new cam chain. So right now, I never did this before, so that's why I got my boy here trying to help me out time it. Properly time my chain. So pretty much the process of doing that. There's 16. You gotta count like 16.
Yeah.
How much you gotta count?
16 rollers end to end. So each of these notches represent where it's supposed to lay
Yeah.
in the chain. So That's what we're about to do right now.
Okay.
Once
so,
we do this, get it in the car.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we'll just, line it up, count the chains before we put it on.
I need like a marker or something.
A marker. There's a red one. It's right there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna count 16 chain links.
Should have did this first.
And so right now I'm about to mark it.
I'll make a mark on this one right here.
I'm just making a mark.
I'm gonna count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Boom.
16 right there. So this count is 16. 16.
So boom, end to end.
End to end.
Number 1, number 16 right here.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool,
what we're going
cool,
off
cool,
of.
cool. So we in there.
Yes, sir.
In there now.
In there like swimwear.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this one right on the notch. This number 1 is gonna go right behind the notch.
Number 1.
And 16 is supposed to come right. Boom.
16. Nice. Nice. Boom. This one we're slapping in the car now.
We're gonna get the VVT in.
Yep.
Set it up. Slap it in the head. Call it good.
All right, cool.
Double check everything. Make sure you're all set. But
So the VVT, since I went with a bigger head, this is an AB head. It doesn't come with VVT, so I swapped over from my AWM, my small port head. The car came with a small port head, so rocking the VVT, swapping it over. So it sits in the back. Sits in the back somewhere. Let's see. Something like this. It sits in the back, so we're gonna install that and then put our cams in, and we're gonna see from there. All right, so we need to compress this first before it goes in. I don't know if you can. I think it should be good. I don't need to wipe my mouth right here, right?
it should be good.
Should be good. All right. So we got the. What kind of tool is that?
Tool. This is what's gonna tension. Put pressure on it. So each of the specs will just press in just like this.
Oh, okay, so it goes down.
Yeah, it goes down. So this is gonna hold it in place when we're pushing it down.
All right, cool.
So it's gonna be easy to put in.
Bet.
And we should be good.
Yo.
What?
Yes,
sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, we're looking real good.
First.
Just putting our cams in.
Before we do anything, let's just tension this real quick. So this is kind of how it works. I'll put it right on the top like this. And we're gonna have to put pressure on it, right? So it's gonna come down. And this threaded part needs to go down in that threaded hole right there.
Oh, it needs to go in the thread.
Inside, yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
So what we need, I think this is a 5. We're gonna need a hex head 5.
5.
Torque it down.
Looks like a T3. You can use a T3, right? T30?
Let me see. Hex head. It's not a torque.
Oh, it's a hex head?
Yeah. 4 or 5. Kind of like an Allen key almost.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Yeah. Should be a 5.
Yeah, right here.
Just make sure it fit. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just like that.
Yeah, we in there.
Alright, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to press it down all the way. I might need your help on this.
Alright, bet.
Just like that.
Tension goes in this hole right here. It compresses it down so the chain can actually go over it. So we have it like that.
Word.
Alright, so what's next?
What's next? We gotta slide her in, buddy. We gotta slide her in.
Oh yeah, we're gonna slide that puppy in.
Alright, so it's gonna go in just like this. Let me put this down.
There we go. Grab that.
So we're gonna do our best to try to slide it in.
It really came in clutch.
Exactly.
And that's why it's important to mark it.
Yep. Slide it in just like this. Boom. Nice. I'm bugging.
Stop from the ground.
Up on the ground, yo. Back again. So it's gonna lay like this. It's gonna lay just like this. There we go. Boom.
Alright.
Boom.
Just like that.
Just like that. Alright. Let's try to make our way.
Alright, so we're gonna slide it in just like that.
Work her in a little bit. Tell me what's the problem here. This BBT messed my whole mindset up. Tell me what's the problem. I'm bugging, but you tell me what's the problem right now. I know where I'm bugging at. The people know where I'm bugging at.
Dang.
Tell me what's the problem right now. Why is it not sitting down?
Oh.
The intake cam is on the exhaust side.
Oh.
And the exhaust cam is on the intake side.
We need to put this over here.
Yes.
Oh,
All right,
we're
so
bugging. We're bugging. We gotta take it back out.
Let's pull it back up.
Dang.
Bugging. They gonna be like, look at these amateurs.
Alright, so we had the intake and the exhaust cams on the wrong side, so we're flipping them over and we're remarking it, and we're going to look at it from the other side instead of the top, because there's actually a mark right there.
Yeah.
That's your timing mark right there.
Yep.
I mean, you can.
It matches up with the one on the other side.
It matches up with the one on the other side, but it'll be much easier to do it on the other side. So
yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
I've been brain farts, yo.
So,
tired.
Yeah. So it should be remarked. So we're gonna put it back on, and then we should be good from there.
Alright.
Yeah, we pretty much got one shot at this, so you know we gotta make sure we're doing it right.
Has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna get it done.
But yeah, if you're unsure about the timing and stuff like that, there is a Bentley manual, or there's a picture you can look up online. There's a picture about how you can actually the proper way to time your cams and the time chain and whatnot. So you know, that's what we're going based off of.
Matches a notch. So that yep. This matches in a valley.
Yep. That matches that one, and that matches that. So we're gonna bring up the picture again. Yeah, we're in there.
That's how we do it, yo.
We're in there.
That's how we do it, man.
Alright, it slid in just like that. Got our timing down correct. 16 links from one end to the other. That's gonna be your mark right there. So you see how I timed it. So
Yes sir.
next up, gotta put our cam caps in. This is all our cam caps and our bolts. So we're gonna get our tool. Got my torque wrench. So we're about to, put everything to my OEM specs. All right, so it's all timed. So before this goes on, what do we need?
We need our gasket that goes under here, as well as the half moon seal.
Okay, the half moon
that
seal
goes in there.
Okay.
We just picked that up while we was putting it in. We was like, oh, where's the gasket? Where's the gasket?
Oh, yeah.
So, better safe than sorry. I'm going ahead and get the gasket, but everything's timed. Cam chains are where they're supposed to be, matching up with the notches the way it's supposed to be. So boost coming, boost is on the way, man. Don't worry.
But yeah, we just need a gasket for the back. When I order that tomorrow, we have to resume tomorrow because everywhere is closed right now. So there's a half moon gasket goes right here, and there's a gasket that goes under it. So we're gonna pick up tomorrow and get the cam caps on, torque it down, and you know, everything else is just, you know, smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, we'll be set.
Yeah, put the valve cover on,
Yep.
and you know, button up our turbo manifold. See the manifold right there. We're gonna put our turbo manifold, our turbo, and stuff like that. So, but yeah,
definitely, we're gonna get the engine 100%.
yeah, we're gonna get it 100%. We're gonna get it 100%.
Timing belt, everything we're gonna have on.
And yeah, we're gonna
Everything gonna be
timing
in spec.
belt as
We're
well.
gonna check it. Make sure we're not locking up.
Yes,
Everything
sir.
should be smooth.
Yes, sir. We in there, yo.
What can I say, man?
Hey,
Yo, we're gonna get it done.
Hey, we're gonna get it, man.
Just wait on it.
Hey, man.
Big boost coming soon, yo.
Done.